Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing off the play fake here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The return begins on their side of midfield. Juke the defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Steelers will take over possession.
Don't jump, ready? Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Fields out of the gun. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Right. Here we go.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Yep. Press. Let's run. Hey, can.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He puts everything behind this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go. Set go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's go now.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Go.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. He's on the move. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go, Scott.
They send the tight end in motion.
Right.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Right.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Running this one left. Runs inside the 35. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Returns looking good so far. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Reward that tackle to Michael Hall.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Roman Wilson reels it in. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's complete to Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Go.
Another throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find Dotson here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Trying the right side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Here we go. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 10 now. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 1-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Back now, pressure on its way. Has a man. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
Man, there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Don't jump. Ready?
They send a man in motion.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go. Right.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
DQ.
Working quickly here.
Get out.
First down throw for Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hey, Jared. Sit high.
2nd down and 10. Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Jared. Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
You got a mini base. Line up. Go.
Fields on 3rd. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Laporta. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns are on the move here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Now give left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Handoff now from the gun. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Laporta. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That throw finds Pickens. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments seconds of the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Here we go, son. Behind.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play action on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
From the 43. Setting up the running back screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Caught by Freiermuth. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. From the red zone now. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go, set.
Here's 2nd and 2. Laporta with the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Finding Judy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He has the 1st over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's a give up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Yep. Here we go. Good.
Another carry for him. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 1. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go, son.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go, son.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Browns 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Check.
Hand off to the back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the move, headed right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. First down, he takes the snap. Put the body on the line for his team. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Simple dive up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Off play action. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Here we go. All right.
Play action, Fields. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
And no, they faked it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain. And now a much more manageable 3rd and 4. They'll try it right with Brown. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.